So, yes, good afternoon, all. So, I've been getting a lot of messages, especially during the last few days, saying, ma'am, is there sufficient time even if we start now? Let me ask you very openly. And in the chat box, you can say what is your stand is. All of us are writing CA Intermediate Jan 26. Am I right? Yeah. Ada, come on. It's a very interactive session. You can say yes or no. We are all writing in the Jan 26 CA Intermediate. Okay. Now, is there anyone who is there? Ma'am, we are yet to start auditing, or rather studies in the full swing. I'm not saying auditing, I'm asking you, we are yet to start studies in the full swing. Here and there we have started, but yet to start studies in the full swing. Is there people who are there? You can say yes. Come on, let's be open. Yes, yes. Okay, few of you. So, I'm just addressing first mainly for those students who are yet to start the studies for the upcoming exams in the full swing. The first and the foremost question which comes to the mind is, what is the first question which comes to the mind? Ma'am, is there sufficient time? Is there time? Right now, we are in November 23rd and exams are in Jan. We have around, how many days you have? Approximately, how many days you have? Come on, quick, 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 quick. How many days you have for the Jan exams? You have around 40, 43 days? Yes. Okay. So, do you have the time? I will say you have the correct time. You have the correct time, not more, not less. You have the correct time. Second question, is it possible to do this in the given time? Possible. I will say it is possible. And there is something, you call it negative energy or positive energy, whatever it is. If you think we can't. Patilla, mudiyada. If you are saying you can't, it's like you can't. So think that it is possible. Today we will start, not tomorrow. Today, inniki, we will start today. So is it possible? Yes, it is possible. Now, third and the foremost thing is, which we are going to address in detail is, what is the strategy which we have to follow for our subject auditing? So, as I said, I'm going to address those students who are yet to start the auditing in the full swing. Okay. So, Ada, I've divided the auditing into different buckets. Is there anyone who knows that? Can you reply yes? If you don't know, say no. Others who know, say yes. Let me see. I've divided auditing into different buckets. Anyone who knows, you can reply with yes, no. Yes. What about others? No. No. Oh, many of you are saying no. Oh, okay. Yes, mixed. So, okay, totally in auditing, how many chapters are there? Tell me that. In our auditing, total number of chapters. And how many chapters are there? Totally, we have 11 chapters, right? 11 chapters, we will divide into different buckets. Bucket, bucket. First bucket, we will go with, that's bucket, okay. Chapter number 1. And our chapter number 1 is nature, objective, scope of audit, which is basically essay 200. Then we will go to chapter 11. Why, ma'am, jumping? Chapter 11 is ethics. Now, 1 11 it is connected. Chapter 11, there is essay 210, 220 SQC. Then chapter 6, which is essay 230, 11 6 connected. Now, which essay comes in chapter 6? Chapter 6 is audit documentation. Audit documentation is which essay? Which is essay 230, as I said. Then go to chapter 2. Chapter 2 is planning. Planning, which essay? 300. Now, this I will put it as bucket 1. Why bucket 1? You know what? These chapters are comparatively, mm, size chapter and the volume is comparatively less. One thing. And these 4 chapters are easier to learn. And once you have learned, it is very easy to score the marks also once you have learned it conceptually. So together, do you know the weightage? Somewhere at approximately somewhere around 25% weightage comes from 4 chapters. So once you finish these 4 chapters, you will get a confident. Okay, out of the 11 chapters, we have finished what you say 4 chapters. So you will get a confidence. Plus, these 4 chapters are comparatively easier also because volume kammi, korava, less. Are you listening? Are we clear with the bucket 1? After you finish this particular bucket, okay, now I will give you timing, okay, for every chapter, how much time you have to take. I will come back to that after I finish the buckets. Please calm down. After you finish this bucket, maybe you take 1 week or maybe you take 3 days. That depends upon you. After you finish this, please don't jump to the next bucket. One day, okay, you take off from studying auditing, okay, and revise. Ma'am, what to revise? Revise chapter number 1, 11, 6, 2. Hey, ma'am, we'll do the revision after all the 11 chapters. Let's finish the portions first. No. But our revision should happen with the studies, not after studies. That is what I feel. Personally, it is my belief that revision should happen with the studies. You know what? After you finish the entire 11 chapters, if you go and revise the chapter 1, this chapter, no? If you're going to revise the first chapter after finishing the all the chapters, what will happen? You would have forgotten this chapter. Don't you guys agree? So better you revise with the studies, not after studies. Are we clear? So if this is clear, can I proceed to the next? So that's the first bucket. After that, what you will do is, what is chapter number 5? Anyone? I say material, chapter number 5. What is chapter 5? Chapter 5. Chapter 5 is items in. All of you forgot? Items in financial statements. How do you feel about the chapter? Easy or difficult? May I know your reaction? Items in FS, what students feel is difficult. Why? Because of is the portion difficult or the volume of content? May I get your reply? Portion or content of, the volume. Volume, right? All of you are saying the volume. So can I give you a suggestion? There are around 20 to 21 items are there in the chapter number 5. So what I suggest is, after you finish bucket 1, one day you revise now. Second day after you finish this, take items in FS. 2 item, maybe 2 item. What are the 2 items? Share capital, borrowing. 2 items you finish. That's it. Let's take it one by one or two items each. If this much is okay, can I get a proceed? Come on, come on, come on. Quick, 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 quick. If this is clear, can I get a proceed, 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 proceed? Okay. Now, after this, in my advice, it is better to go to next bucket, which is chapter 4 7. Ma'am, can we go to bank audit? Yes, that's okay. But chapter 4, what is chapter 4? Chapter 1, it is only essay 200. Chapter 11, it is essay 210, 220, SQC. Then chapter 6, it is 230. Chapter 2, it is 300. Hey, what is chapter 4 about the audit evidence? Audit evidence 500, 501, 505, 510. A lot of standards are there. 520, 530, 550, 610. And you know what? That is the most important weightage chapter. Somewhere around 12 to 18%. So finish off that in the second bucket. Advice. After that, come to chapter 7. Hey, what is the relationship between 4 and 7? The relationship is 4 we study 500 series now. 7 500 series continuation. 7 is completion and review. That's right, completion and review, where you have 560, 570, 580, then 450, 260, 265. Now, when you finish this bucket 2, I'll put it as bucket 2. Bucket 2, around 25%. So this bucket 25, this bucket 25, you would have finished 50%. Now, don't leave it there. Again, take 1 day off, revise. What will you revise? Can someone say, what will you revise? Will you revise only 4 and 7, or will you revise from bucket 1? And I feel it is better to revise from the beginning. What? From chapter 1, 11, 6, 2, 4, 7. Ma'am, for you saying it is easy, you have passed. For us, it is difficult. It's not possible. Ada, it is possible. If you go and see my YouTube, I think you might know summary videos I've put. For chapter 1, summary video in some 10 or 11 minutes. Chapter 11, summary video in some 13 minutes or so. Summary. You don't need the summary video. You just take a paper, you just scribble and say essay 200. Okay, these are the things. Essay 210, just scribble and see. Or you have the notes with you, just go through and see. And then close it, whether you're able to retain. I'm just asking you to go through. You just revised. 60 to 70% content will be there. Only 30% you would have forgotten. That alone you go through. And am I clear with it? Can I get a reply? Okay, again take 1 more day off, the second day. And why the second day? Again go for items in FS. Again 2 items. Already you finished here. Which item you finished? Share capital borrowing. Then go for next 2 item. Next 2 item what? Maybe trade payables and trade receivables. Any 2 items. Can I proceed? So these 2 buckets are over. Now we will go to the third bucket. Hey, what is the third bucket, da? Chapter 8, audit report. And chapter 3, risk assessment. A audit report, which is say chapter 8, audit report, which is say? Hello, audit report, which is say 700, na? 700, key audit matter 701, 705, 706, 710. Then 600 is there, 299. The chapter, one more thing is there, section 143 of Companies Act. Caro. Be careful with Caro, questions can be twisted. Then, chapter 3. Chapter 3, internal control and risk assessment. Risk assessment, essay. Risk assessment, essay 315. Correct. Danya 315 kuta. 315, 330, 320. Now, in that chapter, there are other 2 topics which is called as internal control and automated environment. Now, can I get your reply? Do you feel automated environment is very difficult? There are people who ask. I would say if you are clear with 315, 330, 320, automated environment, if you feel it is actually it's not complicated. If you feel it is very difficult, you can just read through for the MCQ. Anyway, if asked, they will ask for one question. 4 marks or 5 marks or somewhere. You have an option now. So if you feel a particular topic is so difficult, say for example, it's not difficult, I'm saying, example, if you feel it is so difficult, don't break your head with that topic. Just keep away that topic for the time being. Let's take that topic towards the end when you have time. Do you get my point? I'm just saying one example. If you feel this topic or internal control, any topic, if you feel it is so difficult, don't um, let not the other some studies affect because of this particular topic. Can you acknowledge whether you understood? I'm not asking you to leave the topic. Get off. Don't misunderstand me. I'm saying it may be one essay, it may be one topic, it may be one particular topic which is difficult. Because of that, don't spoil the other topics. Just keep that one topic away. Don't worry about that topic too much. Let's take that topic towards the end. Okay, when you finish the bucket 3, at a bucket 3, this is 20%. Bucket 3 is around 20%. Now, with this, you would have finished auditings around average 70%. Standards are over. Hey, totally, how many standards are there? Any guess? Hey, totally, how many standards are there in our inter? Yeah, we have around. Hello, totally. How many standards? Yes, we have 30 standards, right from 200, 210, 220, 230 till essay 705, 706, 710 SQC. This over. Again, take 1 or 2 days off. You know why I said 1 or 2 days off? Now your topics are, you would have completed, see, 1, 2, 3, see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 chapters are over. You need to revise 8 chapters. So guys, you have to revise these chapters, so you might need 2 days. Then again, don't forget 1 day you need for items in FS. You take 3 items, now small 3 items. Tangible asset, intangible assets, you take inventory also you combine. Can I get a reply if this much is clear? And I'll come to the how much time you should spend for chapters after I finish. Okay, Shady. After this, we will go to bucket 4. Hey, that's the last bucket, da. Bucket 4. Hey, which is the chapter which is pending? Chapter 10, 9. Chapter 10 is bank audit. In fact, bank audit is easy chapter only. In that, you have to be careful with the audit of advances, like calculation of drawing power, provisions, out of order, reversal of income. You know, a lot of things are there. Be careful. I've put the video in the YouTube regarding the advances. Rest of the topics are easy. Appointment of auditor, remuneration, reporting, conduct of audit process, audit of revenue. That's all easy topic. Then comes the audit of different entities. You know what? Different entity, the chapter as such is not so difficult. Again, the problem there is there are a lot of audits there. And any guess how many audits are there in different entity? No idea? എത്ര audit ഉണ്ട്? എவ்வளോ audit ഇருக்கு? എടാ, 7 specific entities is there. Cinema, hotel, hospital, education, club, charitable, NGO. Then you have government auditor, local body auditor. Then in other, sole proprietor, firm, LLP, hire purchaser, lease, cooperative society, trust and the other. So around 7. So say around 16 audits are there. But what I feel is just see how the questions are asked in the exam. If what I have seen is audit of cinema, you are studying the points like that. See, they don't ask you like that now. If a hotel, they ask you how to verify the pilferage. So check how the questions are asked and study specifically. Government audit lab. Very important is audit of government expenditure, role of C and AG. So in this chapter, students are saying content is so huge, what to study, where to study. There are some parts which are so important and so frequently asked. Concentrate on that. Others just read through. So when you study this around 15%. So 85% topics. Where is the other 15%? Array, bucket 4. But where is the other 15? Bucket 1 is 25. Bucket 2, 25, 50, 70, 85. Where is the other 15? The 100% 85 only. That is in chapter number 5. Sriram, no, not MCQ, bro. Chapter number 5 is 15%. See, items in FS, we are doing it along with each bucket. So again, after this, take 3 days of revise. Then again, you take 2 days for items, 1 or 2 days for items in FS. Maybe items in FS, you might need 3 days. P&L account is easy to tackle. Balance sheet items are little more volume. Can you acknowledge whether you understood this? Hello? See, what I feel is slow and steady wins the race, but at the same time, you should be steady. Slowness is okay, but you should be steady. So, have you decided on this particular path? Yes, be steady that you will attain this. Once you have attained this, please put revision. Now, can I ask you one thing? How much time for auditing? Maybe you are writing both groups, maybe you are writing only one group, whatever it is. Can I ask you, how many of you are writing both groups? Say yes. How many of writing one group? If it is one group, put one. If it is both, put two. If it is one group, put one. If it is both, put two. Okay, it's a mixture. Okay, 2 and 1. So I'll say average for those who have not started much auditing. Our session was to address those students. You have to spend at least 2 to 3 hours for auditing, right? Because you have not started yet. Tell me yes or no. ഇതുവരെ തുടങ്ങിയില്ലെങ്കിൽ if you have not started yet, ഇതുവരെ start பண்ணலேனா if you have not started it, at least from now you have to allot. And I'm not saying allot 6 hours, 7 hours a day for auditing. No, I'm not saying. At least put around 2 hours a day consistently for auditing. No, ma'am, we have different plan. One day, one group, next day, second group, fine. Then you have to allot instead of 2 hours, 4 hours in the next day. Whether you understood what I meant? For those students who are writing both groups together, they might have a different plan. They will think one day we'll study group 1, next day we'll study group 2. Okay, for them, you have to put 2 times effort for auditing in the next day. I'll show you the tentative plan. I will share this plan in my website, free resources. You can view it there. So right now, can you just see? Same plan only, just that I've put it in the hours. Bucket, you remember? First we said chapter 1. Chapter 1, see, this is not for studies, okay? This is assuming you have attended the class or you know the subject, this revise. Chapter 1, you can revise in 2 hours. So 1 day is enough. I've just put 1 day. Can you see? 1 day, spend 2 hours. Then going to chapter 11. Chapter 11, 3 standards are there, ethics is there. So you need 2 days. So 2 days are split. A day you take 2 to 3 hours. So totally 4 hours. Split into 2 days per day, 2 to 2.5 hours. Then chapter 6. Chapter 6 is very easy. Audit documentation, only 1 day, maximum 1.5 to 2 hours. Then audit planning documentation. That's also small chapter, 1 day, 2.5 hours. Then I asked you to break a day for revision, 2 to 3 hours revise, and items in FS 1 day. Can you see this? Hello, can you acknowledge whether you understood? This was bucket 1. Are we clear? Then again, items in FS, revision also. But a revision is very important. Similarly, again, chapter 4. Chapter 4 is big chapter, so 3 days, again split. Chapter 7, split. This is bucket 2. Then again, items in FS, revision. Again, chapter 8. What was bucket 3? 2 chapters. Can you say what are the bucket 3, 2 chapters? Chapter 8. Chapter is little big, so 2 days you need minimum. Chapter 8. Chapter 3. Again, items in FS, this. Then bank auditor and different entity. See, for items in FS, I've not put a particular slot, I've divided this. Did you understand this? Hello, can you give me a reply? I have to wind up in 5 minutes. Come on, quick. All these things said and done. Okay. Once you finish this, these things, you can do it in 25 days. If you can do it in a very smart way, you can do this in 25 days. If you can finish in 25 days, after this, your exams are there 40, 45 days. After this, again, you can do 10 days revision. For our exam, as someone was saying, some 40, 43 days is there. If you can plan and finish auditing the first round of buckets in 25 days, or even you take 28 days, then next 10 days revision plan I will come and give you. But most important, 2 things are there. Ask me, ask me, 2 very important things are there. Ask me what? 2 very important. With that, I'm winding up. Ask me now. The exam in the Talena, day before the exam, what is the main trouble which you face? I'm asking you, January, you have exam on a particular day. So before the exam, you have costing. Before auditing, costing exam. After costing, before auditing exam, you get how much time? Now you get 1.5 days. Yes or no? And after costing exam, before auditing exam, you get 1.5 days. Oh yeah, this time we have, this time you have how many days? This time you have the gap of 2 days, right? This time you have gap of 2 days. Correct. See, what you are going to do in this 2 days or 2.5 days, you should have a proper plan. Okay, so 1.5, which is right now it is 2.5. You should have a proper plan. What I have seen with the students is, in this 2 days, is it possible to cover the entire syllabus para 1.5 or 2 days? Is it possible to cover the entire syllabus? No. So most of the students get tensed. You in this 2.5 days or 2 days, we are not able to complete the entire syllabus. So they get worried. Half of the time they will go worry. Alle. So what I suggest you is, for those who are attending both the groups, December last, at least 1 week before the exam, please keep away this 2 days or 2.5 days for auditing and do a mock of this 2.5 day. What will you do? Before your exam, do a mock drill, like you call in your school or what mock. And for those who are appearing only for group 2, you have little more time. Maybe in the Jan first week, you can do 2.5 days mock so that you will understand where is your challenges, where you can't meet, or where is the issue. So that tension in the exam or tension before the exam can be avoided. Now, did you understand that? So have a plan. See, it may be 2.5, or there are some students who will use half day for FM, the next paper. So whatever it is it 2 days or 2.5 days or 1.5, whatever it is, you should do more. Otherwise, it will be really challenging and you'll be tensed. Last but not the least, let me wind up by saying, are you revising? Yes. Are you forgetting? Yes. Let me ask you, we studied chapter 1, we revised. Eda, we say 3 rounds of revision, 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 revision. You. Revision, 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 revise, revise, revise. Are you retaining it, or are you checking whether are you retaining? Check ചെയ്യുന്നുണ്ടോ? Are you checking whether you're retaining? Take a paper or close your books and just try to recall. Are you checking this? How much you are retaining. Take a paper. Okay, today we finish chapter number 2. Chapter number 2 is, take a paper. Where is the paper? Where's the paper? Here, paper. Yeah. Essay 300, essay 300, strategy, plan. This is part of essay 300, preliminary activity. Like this, are you scribbling and saying, or are you thinking in your mind? And others, can you reply? You are revising, revising, revising. I do agree, but you have to check whether you are retaining. Retaining part, maybe many of them you won't be doing. You'll be just thinking, okay, chapter 2 is essay 300. No, 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 no. What all in chapter number 3, you have to retain. You are just saying few topics. Don't worry. Majority of topics, please study. Just give me 1 more minute. Let me wind up this. Finally, let me say one thing. Past is past. I know here there will be students who have already appeared for the last attempt. They, unfortunately, they could not have gone through that particular exam. But past is past, guys. Okay. Now you have in your hand is present. With the present, to an extent, we can, not to an extent, you can change the future. Now, don't think, you, ma'am, why it is for us like this? No, guys, you guys are not alone. You guys are not alone. There are a lot of people like this, but don't give up. We guys are warriors. As I say, we are unstoppables. Always, I feel, okay, right now, energy should come from the mind and not from the body. Your body will be weak, your body will give up, but never, never, never your mind should give up. Once your mind gives up, body will naturally give up. Once you have decided on the CA course, we have to become CA, we have to be CA, we will be CA. There is no looking back. Maybe for one or two or for a few people, success will be delayed, but it is not denied. I've seen a lot of students who are shining now. I'm teaching since last 17 years, 16, 17 years. So I'm seeing those students who have struggled, but right now they are in the top positions. Just imagine, once they look back now, for them it's like IA. It's just that push you need to maintain. So that's it, guys. I just wanted to address this. So group we are going on, but I just wanted to come live and talk all these things. So keep going and type in the chat box that we will be successful. Can you say we will be successful? Come on, come on, come on. We will be successful.